All right, let's talk about one of those tricky spots in Arabic grammar that can really stop you in your tracks. You know the one. You're reading along, you see a possessive phrase, and then there's this third word hanging out at the end. Well, today we are going to solve that puzzle once and for all. So here's the exact situation. You've got your possessive phrase, something like the teacher's son, and then this third word tags along. What is that word even doing there? Is it finishing the thought, turning it all into a complete sentence? Or is it just adding more description to the phrase we already have? That's the big question we're diving into. And here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll look at the puzzle itself, explore the two different ways it can go, learn the simple check to tell them apart, and then wrap it all up with a grammar key you can use every single time. Okay, let's get right into it. This whole thing, it really just boils down to one thing: figuring out the job of that third word. Is it the period at the end of the sentence? Or is it just another adjective? So first things first, we have to get our foundation right. And that's the Murakkab-e-Izafi, the possessive phrase. The most important thing to remember is that you have to think of this as one single, unbreakable unit. The teacher's son, the door of the house, grammatically, they're basically glued together. Everything builds on this idea. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. The second that third word shows up, you've hit a fork in the road. It can only be one of two things. And knowing which path you're on, well, that changes everything. And here's the secret. It's actually super simple. The entire solution, the whole key to this puzzle, just depends on one single question. Is that third word definite, meaning specific, or is it indefinite, kind of general? That's it. That's the clue that unlocks the whole thing. So let's take that first path. This is what happens when your third word is indefinite. And you'll see this is the path that leads straight to a complete sentence. So here's rule number one. If that third word is indefinite and it's in the nominative case, then bam, it's the predicate, the hubber. It's the part of the sentence that tells you something about your subject. It finishes the thought and turns that little phrase into a full-blown sentence. And check this out. You can see the rule in action right here. Look at these examples. The teacher's son, righteous. Because righteous is indefinite, it becomes the predicate. Now notice in the English translation, you have to add the word is to make it sound right. That little word is your big flashing sign that you've just made a complete sentence. Okay, so what about the other path? Let's talk about what happens when that third word is definite. We don't get a sentence this time. Instead, we just end up with a longer, more detailed phrase. And here's the second rule. A definite word doesn't give you new information about the subject. No, it describes a noun that's already there. It becomes an adjective, a sifat. It's not completing the thought, it's just adding another layer of detail, some extra flavor. But wait, this brings up another little puzzle, right? If it's an adjective, who is it describing? Is it talking about the first noun in the phrase, the mudaf, or the second noun, the Mudaf Ilaih? We need a tool to figure that out. And that tool is the 4-point check. This is a super simple but really powerful method in Arabic grammar for matching an adjective to the noun it belongs to. It's awesome. So here's how it works. For an adjective to describe a noun, it has to be a perfect match on all 4 of these points: its case, its number, its gender, and its definiteness. If even one of these doesn't line up, it's not a match. Okay, now watch this in action. This is so cool. We have the son of the teacher. In that first example, the adjective is as-salihu, the righteous. It's masculine, it's in the nominative case. It's a perfect match for son, waladu. So it means the righteous son of the teacher. But look at the second example. The adjective is now as-salihati. It's feminine and in the genitive case, which is a perfect match for teacher, al-mu'allimati. And just like that, the meaning completely flips to the son of the righteous teacher. Isn't that amazing? A tiny change in the ending shifts the entire meaning. Let's just run through 2 more quick ones to really lock this in. First one, the angry matches slave on all 4 points. Simple. The angry slave of Zaid. In the second one, the truthful matches Zaid perfectly, so it becomes the slave of the truthful Zaid. It's all about finding that perfect 4-point match. Okay, so we've gone down both paths. We've used the 4-point check. Now let's put it all together into one simple guide, your own master key that you can pull out anytime you see the structure. This table right here, this is your ultimate cheat sheet. Is that third word indefinite? Great, it's the predicate and you've got a full sentence. Is it definite? Then you know it's an adjective. Just use that 4-point check to see which noun it's describing and you know exactly what the phrase means. And really, this one sentence just sums it all up perfectly.
If it's indefinite, it's a predicate making a sentence. If it's definite, it's just part of the original phrase, making it more descriptive. It's as simple as that.
So the next time you're reading and you see that third word pop up after a possessive phrase, you're not going to feel that moment of confusion. Not anymore. You'll know exactly what to do. Check if it's definite or indefinite. If it's definite, run the 4-point check. You've just gone from guessing to actually analyzing. So the only question left is, what other complex phrases are you going to confidently break down now?